last night from the Madison Square Garden Theater in New York, a very highly anticipated prelim bout took place on the undercard of José Carlos Ramirez versus Imam. This bout took place between highly touted Puerto Rican prospect Felix Verdejo Jr., who came into this bout with 23 wins and 0 losses, against unknown Tijuana, Baja California Mexican boxer Antonio Lozada Jr. Lozada came in with 38 wins and 2 defeats. Maybe the matchmakers didn't realize that out of those 38 wins, Lozada had 32 of them by knockout. What ended up happening in this 10-round bout was Lozada got stronger in the later rounds, was walking down Verdejo Jr. and ended up dropping him in the 10th. But before Lozada dropped him, Verdejo had almost collapsed onto the canvas. Once Verdejo was up after the knockdown, he could not properly defend himself, taking shots straight to the head, which had a car crash whiplash effect on his neck. The ringside doctor came up and stopped the fight. Felix Verdejo dropped to 23 wins and 1 loss. In a post-fight interview, Bob Arum, Verdejo's promoter, said that it was a lack of discipline his fighter lost, and that he was very disappointed with his fighter's performance, adding that after the 2012 Olympics, Top Rank signed 3 boxers: Óscar Valdez from Mexico, José Ramírez, who main evented last night's ESPN card, and Verdejo. The Puerto Rican prospect was seen as the one with most potential. But what happens now? If you know Top Rank's past with their fighters, if they feel that a certain fighter that just lost can still bring something to the table, they'll give him a couple of gimme fights, put him in the ring against some boxers that aren't very skilled, that don't have a lot of power, to showcase their own guys. I remember they did this with Antonio Margarito after he lost to Paul Williams. They put him up against Golden Johnson and then Kermit Cintron for a second time. They also did this with Miguel Cotto after he lost to Antonio Margarito, putting him up against Michael Jennings for the vacant WBO World Welterweight title back in 2009. Top Rank still believed in those guys. They were moneymakers for them. But from what it sounds like, Arum and Top Rank don't feel the same way with Verdejo Jr. I feel what they're going to do is give him the Juan Manuel Lopez treatment. Make him fight a light touch at his next bout and perhaps rematch Lozada Jr. later this year to avenge his loss. If he's successful, they'll keep it moving with him. If he's not successful, they'll just dump him and pick up another Puerto Rican prospect.